Now, if you turn back time just a tad, you remember how Independence Day this year wasn't just about patriotic fervor, but shopping fever as well. Various brands wooing us with sales and a lot of discounts over there. Most prominent, of course, were the e-commerce players. They were offering a plethora of discounts. In fact, that weekend alone has seen at least 14 online portals hosting shopping festivals. In fact, festivals or public holidays are prime time for retailers to get top of mind with consumers who are in the mood to spend. But as these discounts get bigger, competition, of course, gets fiercer and market share gets even smaller. So the big question is this really a sustainable model?
While the e-commerce wave has been building up for a while now, 2014 marked the real beginning of online shopping festivals in India. According to ASSOCHAM, online sales from Diwali last year were over 10,000 crores, and this figure is expected to grow to 1 trillion in the next 4 years. E-commerce companies claim to have made unprecedented sales through these festivals. But how do these sales actually work for these companies? And what value do they add to the marketing mix?
They're all trying to build their gross merchandise value, and they're trying to get more and more people into their net and trying to drive more users and a larger base. So this, you could say, is like a sampling kind of a strategy of trying to get more people into the net through discounting and through shopping festivals, and essentially to try to get a habit of actually going out and shopping and trying to do a habit change of doing more online shopping.
E-commerce players have managed to create a booming market in India and globally because of a few intrinsic advantages over offline retail. These include a presence online and mostly on apps as well, ease of shopping, multiple payment options, doorstep delivery, and highly flexible return policies. In addition, for the customer, discounts as high as 90% for things like electronics and apparel. The two most popular categories in online shopping seem too good to miss. Increased smartphone penetration and innovative initiatives from leading e-commerce players have made these festivals even more popular.
Online shopping festivals is a new phenomenon that's started to happen in the last 1 year or so. It's a good way of attracting consumer attention, getting the manufacturers to give discounts at one time and in one place. It works very similar to some of the more famous offline shopping festivals like a Dubai shopping festival, or when Big Bazaar offline conducted sale during certain number of days.
But few realize that a long time before this trend took off in India, as early as 2012, Google hosted the Great Online Shopping Festival and set the ball rolling in this space.
We were astounded by the amount of success, and what's been really, really interesting is that every year the amount of people who come and visit on GSF grows exponentially. We had 1 million plus the first year. The second time we did it, there were more than 5 million people. Last year we had 14 million people who had visited, throughout the entire campaign period that visited GSF.
Often, festive offers or discounts offered by e-tailers are higher than those offered by brick-and-mortar retailers, simply because they have access to a large pool of venture capital. In fact, discounts for Flipkart's 2014 Big Billion Days sale were entirely funded by the company by offering lower rates to sellers for listing of products. But for the investors who are betting big money on such startups, are the constant losses and quick burn through discounts making any sense?
Discounting may be in lieu of advertising, but both of them have never been proven to build brands in the digital age, right? The big brands that are big brands in the digital age, whether it's a Red Bull or it's a Zara or it's a Facebook or it's a Google, these are never advertised. These have never given discounts, right? The big brands are built through word of mouth. The point really is there's no differentiation. You're discounting, I'm discounting. What's the big deal? The consumer wins because consumers out there saying, yeah, I'll buy cheap from you and tomorrow I'll buy. So you're creating disloyalty among the consumer, and the consumer has no respect for you. What you want to build is loyalty, and discounts don't build loyalty.
Clearly, not all is rosy with online festive discounts, as it seems. For instance, Flipkart's controversial Big Billion Days sale in 2014 drew sharp criticism from experts and consumers alike, as reports of technical glitches and incorrect pricing poured in. This also put the spotlight on the fact that in the eagerness to make the most of big discounts, consumers often ignore the fine print.
So one of the key learnings that Flipkart had, and I as a marketer had, was that you need to be operationally prepared to handle the amount of traffic that could come to your site. Secondly, you need to be prepared in terms of from a marketing perspective, and think about how could your competitors take advantage of you and try and prevent those leakages or possible points of leakages.